Hey everyone, I'm actually doing a remake video on this blender fan, this K55 blender fan I got a few years back from Mark Welker. And my friend Samus Arnold, kid friend that came here to visit my shop, tried this fan out. And I don't remember putting this on the test rig, and when I did, it was drawing way less current, and I've been using it that way when I had this in my bedroom. It was way less current than it was ever, than it was supposed to draw. So I checked the capacitor out, and this is the kind that was in there, was this tank tube thing. These are what older fans had. So, and it tested good as what it should be value-wise, 4 microfarads, but it turns out that it's not good. It was just like I've been told, just because if it tests good, it may not be good. So that was the case. So I tried a matching 4. The current went up a bit and was closer, but not quite. So I upped the value from a 4 to a 5. So I put in a 5 single value, and yeah, it draws like it should. You know, it draws exactly the way it should, or it draws 0.84. It's rated for 0.87 amps, so it's pretty close. Right now I got it set too low. It's a 2-speed, to remind you. Here's the, which is perceived as a medium speed. Okay. Draws 0.4 amps, 0.45 amps. This is what it draws. I don't really need the, I was going to just use my regular meter for this one. So it's, okay, this is speed 1, speed 2, which is high. And it's drawing 0.84 amps. So it's pretty much there. I'm not going to up the value anymore. I'm not going to try to. There's no reason to. It's already close enough. It's adequately enough. It's going pretty fast. So, yeah, 0.85. And I'll do a spin down. Just 'cause. But this is definitely a childhood fan. I used to see these a lot. I know there's an install of these in a few Blaine's Farm and Fleets. I've seen these, and there's another kid friend I made a visit down to Louisville to see, and he took me to this bowling alley with a bunch of these. So these are known. They were commonly installed in my childhood era, but I always loved the 3-blade, but these I used to see in dealerships and auto garages. It's got a good spin down, so bearings are good. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the decade box on this one, because I notice I get more room on it, where I don't go over so quickly now with the valued the capacitor drawing the right current. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, starts on 3. And it's not going to stall. Getting an aesthetic low. Here's 4. .19. See, what was it drawing on 3? It was 0.13 on 3 microfarads. So here's 5. With 0.24. 6.3. And I get a perfect low right here. Maybe 6, 8, 14 might work. 7. 8. Okay. Perfect medium low so far. So 6, 8, 9. 0.45. And 10.5. Half an amp. 11. I got 10 plus 1. That's 11. That's 0.56. 12. 0.6. So this is what it did on high before with the original capacitor in it. It was just not quite fast enough. So it was definitely meant to draw more current. Here's 13. So I could use, so far as a 4-speed, since I'm getting 0.65 to 0.84, I still can use a 5/8 13 or a 6/8 14. Let's do 14. So this is a pretty good backed off high right here. Now I'm going to turn on the high switch from 14. Oh yeah, I still see a difference. I still see a difference there. So 0.6968 on 14 microfarads. So that's a good control to use for that. When I had this in my bedroom, I used a Fastgo choke control. Here is 15, 0.72, 16, 0.75, 17, 0.78, 0.18 microfarads, 0.80, 19, 0.82. Let's see what I get on 20. 0.84. I'm right on the money with 20. So any wall control now that I've changed the capacitor value, the highest value is really 8, 12, 20 is going to be the highest you'll ever encounter with a 4-speed. So it's definitely safe with any wall controls. Let's see what 21 does. Okay, I start to go over. All right, I got 21, so just above 20 I go over, so I can't quite go all the way high like on some of those where it levels off, and so this one will keep drawing even if it's a K55. This K55 motor will actually keep drawing more current. It hits a resonant frequency. So I'm going to try the solid state variable. Solid state. Okay. 0.18. Pretty quiet. And a lot of times these fans installed are commercially are put on a solid state variable. I can't even hear anything. Like bedroom quiet. One place I remember these installed was this water park in Wisconsin Dells area, Noah's Ark. One of the gift shop / game room buildings shaped like the Ark actually had these installed with light kits on them. They were like the spherical globes, so... And let's just bring it to high. 0.83, so a little under. All right. Okay. And 0 to high. Do 0 to high. Let's watch the inrush. 0.86 is what it jumped up to, and it's going to drop to 0.84. So really no inrush, or barely any kind of an inrush. Still reading 0.85, that's fine. Okay. One more thing I'm going to do, since I got it fully functioning and I got it to perform the way it should, I'm going to off low. I'm going to set it to low, which you're going to see as a medium. And I'm going to go on the decade box and see what kind of capacitor to put in here along with the main value. I could probably put in something to probably wire in a third speed. I'd change the pull chain to a 3-speed pull chain, add some wire to since there's not really any room in the switch housing for the capacitor, so I'm going to store it up there, but I'm going to feed a wire to go to that capacitor from that speed position. I'm going to try to, so I'm going to see what value I'm best with. Okay. All right. Here is 1, 2. Starts on 2 with 0.09, 3, 0.15. A little too slow. I'm going to go with 4. See what 4 does. Let it get up to speed. 0.2. This might actually be a good low speed if you like slower lows, which I think K55s usually do have. So it's on 4 microfarads. And I'm going to go 5. Let's see what 5 does. 0.26. Not bad. Trying to think between 4 or 5. 5 might actually be closer to functional low. So I'm going to hit the high switch and go from low to medium. There's definitely going to be a difference. Yeah. Okay. So you can either go with 4 or 5 is actually my choice to route. I'm going to route it and put it in the top of the motor with the other capacitor, and then send another wire back down to route onto the low speed wire that's going to have a split. I'm going to split that one. So it's going to split to the low speed wire. That's going to split between speed 2 going straight into its factory low and speed 3 going through the capacitor into the low speed coil. So then I would have 3 speeds. All right, but that's actually all I have for this remake of my K55 Emerson Heat fan with plastic blades that I've gotten from Mark Welker a few years ago. All right, well, other than that, that's all I have for fans right now. Well, the fan I got working again, or working properly. So I'll see you next time with more fans. Stay tuned and subscribe.